Hey guys, welcome back to Jay's Openings. Um, Today we're going to be opening this box of 2000 Topps Series 1. Really no good rookies in the 2000 Topps. Basically we're going to be looking for inserts and autographs. As you can see, randomly inserted Hank Aaron and Mark McGwire reprints, All-Star autographs, National League, all Topps teams, and things like that. So without further ado, let's get this thing ripped open. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. It's a little snowy here in Wisconsin, so box open. And right off the top, we've got the box topper of Mark McGwire. I don't think I have this particular box topper, so that's going to be a nice addition to the PC. As he falls over. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Trout, we're going to have to cover you up for a minute. So, here we go. 36 packs, 11 cards per pack. Little bricked, but not too bad. Luis Castillo. Fernando Tatis highlight card. Only major leaguer to ever hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning. There's Mr. Clemens. And we got the Mark McGwire 84 or 85 Topps reprint. That's a nice card. Let's see, Mark Clark. Ricky Henderson, that's a good one, Hall of Famer. Mark Grace, and Lee Stevens, and the checklist. So we've got draft picks. I've never heard of either one of those guys. And Topps usually doesn't have cards going every which way, but this pack seems to be doing that. Bobby Higginson. Mike Lowe. Corey Patterson. Roosevelt Brown. Lance Berkman. That would have been a hot card back in 2000. Corey Patterson was one of those surefire guys and just never really put it together. Hey, John, there you go. Bernard Gilkey, just for you, buddy. Pack 3. Billy Wagner, guy who I thought should have had some more Hall of Fame votes in that. He was a very good closer for many years. Sterling Hitchcock. Past Rookie of the Year, Eric Karros. Jeff Davis, Doug Minkiewicz. There's a 20th Century Best, Wade Boggs. Not the sequential, but still a good card. Jack Cust rookie card. That would have been big back in the early 2000s. Of course, another guy that didn't quite pan out at all. Fourth pack here, we'll start with Jason Kendall, who's had a very good career. Ooh, Carlos Beltran Gold Cup card. Unfortunately, he just got let go by the Mets as their manager as part of the whole Astros cheating scandal. We got Magic Moments, Hank Aaron. There's 5 of these per guy. There's a McGuire, there's a Ripken, Hank Aaron, I believe Wade Boggs, Ken Griffey Jr. There's 5 different variations of these cards. This one is Hank Aaron's 3,000th hit. I'll put that over there in a good pile. Hall of Famer Pudge Rodriguez. Bert O'Kelly. The Rock Tim Raines. That's a good one. Brian Daubach. Steve Avery just does not look... Just looks different than anything other than an Atlanta Braves uniform. Very good pitchers back in the early 90s for the Braves and all them winning teams. Alex Fernandez, JT Snow, Neftali Perez. Paul O'Neill, probably one of my favorite Yankees of all time. Tony Gwynn, that's a good one. Divisional highlights, Pedro, that's a good one. Let's see, never heard of those guys. Jack Flaherty, Todd Green, John Olerud. Ends off that pack. Next pack, Ryan Klesko, Juan Encarnacion, Fernando Tatis. I'm starting to collect his stuff now a little bit as well. Only because, Fernando Tatis Jr. Going to be one heck of a ball player. And we've got the Hank Aaron, one of Hank Aaron reprints. This is the 1968 Topps. As you can see, reprint number 15 of 23. That's a cool looking card. Really like that older design. Curt Schilling, newly minted Hall of Famer. The Alfonso Soriano prospect card. That would have been hot back in 2000. Rounds off that stack. They're sticking a little bit, but not as bad as I thought they would. So we got David Bell, Jose Canseco. He just looks weird in anything other than a Oakland A's uniform. Jeff Kent there. The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. That's a good one. That's going in the PC. Cal Ripken, 21-31. 2,131st consecutive game. Magic Moments, that is going to Mr. Corey. 20th Century Best Home Runs, Mark McGuire. That one's going into the PC. Not one of the sequentials, though. That's all right, though. Looks like we've got a couple rookies here. Some guys that I've never even heard of. John Smoltz, is that pre-closer John Smoltz? Yes, that is pre-closer John Smoltz. Ben Grieve finishes off that pack. Next pack we have Mr. Hank Aaron there. He was card number 44 in the set. Sprague, Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez, David Cruz, Jeff Conine. There's our first insert. Power Players, Jeff Bagwell, Bagpipes, Hall of Famer. That's a good card. Delgado, I think, should have gotten some more Hall of Fame thoughts. Brett Myers, Sprague, and Mike Sweeney rounds out that pack. Next pack, Terry Steinbach, Todd Jones, Todd Hundley, David Cones. There's a 21st Century Topps Andrew Jones insert. That's a nice looking card there. El Duque, Pedro, Hall of Famer Pedro. Roger Cedeno, the big unit Randy Johnson, and Lance Johnson. No relation. pack was fighting me a little bit there. Alex Fernandez, another Carlos Beltran Gold Cup card. Perez. Eli Marrero. There's an all Topps NL team. Mike Piazza, that's a good one. Another 20th Century Best Mark McGwire. Let's check the back and see, is it a sequential? No, but still, nonetheless, it's a Big Mac for the PC. Hall of Famer Curt Schilling, another Alfonso Soriano rookie, and our prospect card, John Olerud rounds off that pack. Topps still having some correlation issues going back that far. Ryan Klesko, DT Snow, Jeff Kennigan, Edgar, Tony Gwynn, none of those guys. Carlos Delgado, Dave Nielsen, Wally Joyner, and Greg Vaughn. Next pack. Start off with David Bell, Juan Encarnacion, Ed Sprague, Jones, Todd Hundley, Steve Traskell. There's a good one. 20th Century Best Stolen Bases, Ricky Henderson. Let's check the back on that one. Not numbered as well, but still a good card. Jose Valentin, Pedro, Smoltzy, and Grieve. So the 20th Century Best, Topps, what they did was they had the base card, and then they had a sequentially numbered card, so based on their stats. So as far as the Ricky Henderson goes, it would be numbered, I want to say, out of 1334. So it would have been, randomized numbered out of 1334 or whatever the stat was. Like with the Big Mac, I believe it would have been out of 522 for his home runs. So we start off with Hank Aaron again. We got Jose Canseco. Vladdy, that's a good one. Brooke Fordyce, another big hurt, Frank Thomas. And another one of the magical moments, consecutive game streak ends for Cal Ripken. That's a good one. That's 2 out of the 5 we've seen so far. Jay Bell, Ken Caminiti. Draft picks of Brett Myers and Ryan Christensen, Chet Kruder, and Mike Sweeney. Next pack, we start off with Mickey Morandini, Terry Steinbach, Jermaine Dye, Gold Cup Preston Wilson. He was a decent ball player. Ryan McGwire, Jeff Conine, World Series highlights Mariano Rivera. I believe that is him closing out the final game of the 2000 Subway Series against the New York Mets. Ron Gant, Cedeno, and another big unit. Lance Johnson finishes out that pack. Next pack, we got A-Rod looking really young, still in his Seattle Mariners, but you could already see he was already just putting up just ridiculous numbers. Sandy Alomar, Eric Young, Joe Girardi looking very young in that New York Yankees. Jeff Conine, another Hank Aaron commemorative reprint. I believe this is 1960, I believe. I believe that is 1960. You can see there that year they didn't put the full records. It was just that last year's numbers plus their lifetime numbers. So that's a pretty cool insert. Sanders, Kip Wells, Dante Bichette, and Chris Benson. All right, next pack. So we're going to start out with Chuck Finley, Bob Wickman, Armando Rios, Adrian Beltre, soon to be Hall of Famer, Eric Davis. And we got Wade Boggs there, the 96 World Championship. Memorable moments, Tom Glavine, Ray Ordonez, Hall of Famer Roy Halladay, another Jeff Bagwell, and Steve Finley. So next pack we start off with some draft picks, Chance Capel, Jason Jennings, not sure who either one of those are, Tobin C. Caruso, Dave Burba, another power players, Raul Mondesi. He was, we just won't get into him. Hideo Nomo. I forgot he did play with the Brew Crew there for a couple years. Come up with the Dodgers, was Rookie of the Year, and kind of lost it. Warren Morris and Mike Bordick. Gary Sheffield, Jose Vidro, Jeff Zimmerman, Mike Lansing. We got a nice one coming up here. Kenny Lofton, 21st Century Topps Derek Jeter. Nice looking card there. Newly enshrined Derek Jeter. Century's 20th Best Roger Clemens. Fortunately, not a numbered one. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. Chris Singleton highlight. And the crime dog, Fred McGriff, who I think will be a Hall of Famer here, within the next couple years. I think the Veterans Committee will finally give him his due. So we're halfway down. Haven't found an autograph or anything yet, but we have found some pretty nice inserts. Saving Troy Glaus. And there's the man, Cal Ripken Jr. Take a good look at him. Paul Sorrento. Benny Agbiani. There he is, Big Mac, all Topps NL team. Mark McGuire. Another card for the PC. Mike Morgan. Oh, Henry Rodriguez. And his Cubs unit. Had some good years with the Cubs. Eric Munson draft picks. Jose Offerman. And Derek Bell. Next pack. We get Chad Ojeda, Jeff Blauser, Kip Bottenfield, Todd Zeal, Dean Palmer. Joe Nathan was a good closer for many years. There's Pedro. Let's see. Kevin Barker, Kit Pella, Russ Branyan. Tons of power. Can hit the ball to, pretty much everywhere, anywhere he wanted to. Just strikeouts killed him. Matt Williams in a D-back uni there. He was robbed of his 94 stats. Look at that. 43 homers, 96 RBIs, and unfortunately then the strike hit, and pretty much I think he would have come close to 60 if not hitting more than 61 that year and end out with one gone. But strike season killed them. I think the Expos, that was their chance to win a championship. That team was fully stacked. There was a lot of good storylines in 94 before the strike hit. Brian Hunter, Odalis Perez, Reggie. Dave Martinez was once manager of the Washington Nationals. Jimmy Edmonds made anything in the outfield look easy. Even the routine stuff. Pat Burrell, prospect card. That's not his rookie card, but John Jaha. And Matt Walbeck ends out that pack. Next pack here, we got Armando Benitez, Dan Wilson, Kevin Brown, Edgardo Alfonso. Another Magic Moments, Tony Gwynn, 98 NL Championship. That's a good one. Another 20th best, Mark McGwire. Unfortunately, not a sequential. Larry Bigby, Russ Ortiz, Larry Walker. Finally got his due and got enshrined in Hall of Fame. And David Cone highlight his no-no. Perfect game. Next pack. Start with Doc Gooden. Andy Sheets. There's Slam and Sammy Sosa. You can see there. 66, 63. I believe he went to hit 60 home runs one more year. There, Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, Javi Lopez. And the Chipper, Chipper Jones. Corey J. Ripping for Ripkins has started to PC some chippers, so work on getting that over to him. Ricky Gutierrez, Derek Jeter. How do you feel to be the one guy that did not vote for Derek Jeter? And here we go. Hands of Gold, Ken Griffey Jr. That is a sharp looking card. Got a little bit of like an embossment on it. That's a beautiful card right there. Luis Gonzalez. And finally the base, Mark McGwire. You can see the prior year, 2 years, 70, 65. I think I'm going to try to see if I can find some 99 Topps boxes and look for the home run records for Mark McGwire. Jorge Posada. And there is the Magic Moments, Mark McGwire. 62nd home run of 1998. Like I said, there's 5 of each of those different variations. For all 5 of him, he's got his 87 Rookie of the Year, first home run, 62nd home run, 500 home runs, and I think 70th home run was the 5 different ones for those. Jason Giambi, Brady Anderson. Here's another nice one. Power Plays, Chipper Jones. Nice looking card there. 20th Century Best. Lance Johnson. See, is it numbered? Nope. Hideo Nomo again. Lance Johnson could fly back in the day. I mean, if ball was in the gap, he's standing on third base. There's a Todd Helton highlights. Magli Ordonez, Greg Norton. The Bones, Jay Buhner. Had a lot of pop back in the day. He had 3 consecutive years of 40-plus home runs. Perennial All-Star, Barry Bonds. That's a nice-looking card of Mr. Bonds right there. We have draft picks. Pete Harnish, Brian Jordan, two-way player. Darren Erstad, and Miguel Tejada. Be looking for his rookie card live Tuesday night when I break a box of 97 Bowman Series 2. Be looking for his rookie, Lance Berkman rookie, Roy Halladay rookie, Mickey Morandini, Alomar again, Craig Davis. There's a nice Topps, all Topps NL team, Craig Biggio. His son Kevin made his debut this past year and was a very good ball player. Dante Bichette's son did the same thing. Bo Bichette with the Blue Jays. I think if those Blue Jays guys can figure it out, that team between Vladdy, Kevin, and Bo Bichette, that's going to be scary. Next pack, we got an A-Rod, Bob Wickman, here's another Century Best, Lance Johnson. Let's see if it's a sequential, and no. Ron Gant, Roy Halladay, Hall of Famer, Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer. Next pack, Chuck Finley, Gary Sheffield, Eric Young, Girardi. And there's another Wade Boggs, Magic Moments 2000 hit. It's a second one of his we've seen. We're down to our final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. See what we can find. Troy Glaus. Another Adrian Beltre. Soon to be Hall of Famer. Once he decides to hang it up. Jeff Blauser, Jose Vidro, Mike Lansing, Joe Nathan, Roberto Alomar. Another Crime Dog, and Derek Bell. 4 packs. There he is, Mr. Ripken. Holy cow. Looks like we got another Hands of Gold back behind here. What are we going to get? Oh, it's Mr. Maddox. That's a nice looking card too. Greg Maddux. You can see all of the Gold Gloves he's won. What is that? 90, 91, 92. Basically, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight years of Gold Gloves for Greg Maddux. We got a Wade Boggs 20th Century. Sequential. No. Mike Morgan. And Wangan. 3 packs. Still haven't found an autograph yet, but the odds are not 1 per box from in the 2000s. It was... Let's take a quick look here, see if we can find. Let's see here. Autographs. Group A, 1 in 7,589 packs. Group B, 1 in every 4,500. Group C, 1 in 1,518. Group D, 9 in 11. Group E, 1 in 138. Overall, autographs, 1 in 335. So, not the greatest odds, but that's all right. Dan Wilson, Dean Palmer, Jose Lima. Oh, what do we have here? Hank Aaron. Is this a refractor? This was a 63 Topps Chrome reprint. That's a nice looking Aaron right there. Another Russ Branyan rookie. Robin Ventura. Matty Williams. 2 packs left. What are we going to find? Start off with Brian Hunter, Todd Zeal, Jimmy Edmonds. There's another Power Players, Barry Bonds. Kevin Millwood, playoff highlights. Another Pat Burrell, Nick Johnson. Prospects, Hall of Famer Larry Walker, and the David Cone highlights card. All right, last pack. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we can find. Dave Martinez. Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. Look at that. Perennial All-Stars, Cal Ripken. You can see he's had 17 All-Star Game appearances in 19 MLB careers. That's insane. Ortiz, another Wade Boggs, another Chipper. So that does it, guys. See if you guys see anything you like, hit me up, let me know. My email is on my About tab, and we'll get something worked out, guys. Like I said, I'll be live Tuesday night, opening up 97 Bowman Series 2. Looking for the Roy Halladay rookies, Miguel Tejada, Lance Berkman, guys like that. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.